Hi, I'm Gina Ferrari, licensed esthetician and makeup artist for Aegis Derma. And today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do a quick, natural makeup look using all baked mineral products. We're going to start with using a concealer. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to put a few little dots along her eye, the area that gets a little bit darker and causes shadowing. I'm going to use a blender, a beauty blender that is just damp, and I'm going to take that and press the concealer into her skin. So you want it to look as natural as possible, and by pressing it with the beauty blender, we're not wiping it away. We're just concealing little areas that we want. So now that we've got her concealer put on, we're just going to go straight to putting on a baked mineral foundation. And with the kabuki brush, you're just going to press onto your foundation, tap off any excess, and then when you're applying, you're just going to buff it into the skin in just a circular motion, starting on the cheek, working around. This has a very soft, pretty coverage. Gives you sort of that airbrushed look, very natural sort of second skin. And that's what you want to achieve when you're putting on a natural makeup look, is for it to look natural. It's a simple application, not hard to do for even the beginners in makeup. Just circular motions, getting that makeup pressed into the skin. And next we're going to use a blush, and we're going to use the Baked Mineral blush, and I'm going to use a blush brush. It's just a little bit bigger puff on the end. I'm going to tap it into the blush and then tap it off. You want to start on the outer corner of the cheek and blend it in circular motions up towards the temple. Then you're going to come into the apple of the cheek and just circular soft motions. You can use it across the brow and the forehead so that you don't have any real lines of makeup, just sort of a flowing, pretty look. So we want our skin to look flushed and with the blush, but not a real harsh line looking blush, because that's not a natural look. There you go. All right, and on to our eye makeup. We're going to be using a baked eyeshadow trio, and I'm just going to use a soft light brown color that's going to go all over her lid, starting at the base. And just brushing it across the lid. And I'll use a blending brush when I'm done, just to blend it all together and give a soft ombre color. Always making sure that when you're putting on eyeshadow, you don't want to get too close here to the corner of the eyes to add shadowing. And on the outward corners, you want to make sure that you're always going in an upward motion so you don't pull the eye down. We want to always lift our eyes. Now I'm going to use in the crease a little darker color for contouring. Goes right here into the crease. Right into the crease of the eye, bringing it out to the outer corner, but again in a more upward motion. And finally, we want to go ahead and just apply the highlighter, and the highlighter is going to go just under her brow bone, just to lift that area a little bit. Now I'm going to just take a blending brush And I'm going to softly blend all of that together so that we have a very natural, soft, blended together eye. There you are. And finally, we're just going to use some mascara. And with our mascara, I am just going to open up her eye just a little bit, lower it just a tad right there. And we want to get in there to the base, wiggle it up, in the very corners. So what I want to do now is just finish this look by adding a pop of color onto her lips. And again, we're sort of just staying in the more neutral tones. I'm going to use a little lip liner on her just to outline her already really pretty lips. And you know, you want to make sure when you're using a lip liner that you're not going a whole lot darker than your natural lip itself. And then we're going to put some lipstick right over the top of that.